Well, here we are. It's 9th of March, and I finished construction about 2 weeks ago. And I haven't done any filming, so I'm going to give you a quick overview, and then I'll go into more detail later. I just wanted to get things done and didn't take time to film anything. I'm going to go on my test run here in about an hour. I've got everything loaded except my laptop and tablet. So we'll start here at the front. I got a shelf put in. It's a piece of wood, plywood, painted it kind of beige looking so it kind of fit in. And I got this wall over here put in. That security wall there. Got my window coverings behind there. This power point down there, I got it wired back to the batteries in the back. And I moved this switch up here to that one right there. That red square on it. And that switch right there goes to the automatic charge relay, which is behind this seat over here. See if we can see it. I have to move these. There it is. There it is right there. It's a marine one for boats. So you hook it to the vehicle battery, and then you hook it to the batteries in the back, fuses in between, and then you use that switch right there to control it. I have it turned off right now. I don't need it right now. Got solar panels charging. And then all my wires for the two switches are right here. And this, I forget what you call it, and that stuff to protect them. Alright, let's open the back. Alright, straight in, that's my homemade composting toilet. I got some netting up there, put little stuff in. Next to it, that black thing right there, that is the 12-volt fridge freezer. I have it using it as a freezer right now. And then underneath it, in there, is a cooler. And I use the freezer packs for my food, refrigerated food. And then I can just switch the freezer packs back and forth in the freezer. So I got both a freezer and a fridge. Alright, remote control for the fan. This is from Renogy. I got a kit from them. That's a Bluetooth thingy for this. You can pull up an app on your phone and check all your stats. It's pretty neat. That is a carbon monoxide / smoke detector that talks to you. It works good. Because I was sitting right down there about 2 hours ago smoking a cigarette, and it chirped at me. So I got up and moved. Okay, shelf. I got all kinds of stuff up there. I got the netting from my mom's old car up there. Let's put some little, let's see, little hookies into the wood support there's wood support up underneath there. It's not just that 1/4 inch Luan into that. And then I took it over and I left that bolt that was already in the van there. And just pop that off. Pop these off. And then you can take that one off if you need to. And you can access the shelf. I got kitchen stuff, a fan, lights, stuff. And then I'll talk about that later. And then I put this vinyl up to block all the light on the edges and up front and right there. And then these blackout curtains also help blocks out the light really good too. I kind of like pinned them up. I didn't want to sew them. Just use safety pins, pin them up. Put some little hookies in, and you can open and close it when you need to. Let's see here. There you go, magnets. We got a bunch of magnets, and we put in the factory handle into this 2x4 that helps hold the shelf up. And you can see in the front. And here's the sink cabinet. I got the drop down little shelvies so you can have extra counter space. Alright, first door there, that has the water jugs and trash can. Next one over has pots and pans, all that, plates, all that stuff. And then I used another netty thing for spice rack. And then I got mosquito netting. I fixed it up so once you unroll it, do the top row of magnets and roll it down, it fits the doorway good. Here's my paper towel roll. That's supposed to be there to try and stop it from rolling. And now, if I cook in the van, I'll cook right here on this countertop with the stove, which is secured on top of the freezer. This whole lid, I got latches on all 4 sides. They pop off and you pick the whole thing up. This will still be strapped to the piece that comes off, and you can just move it. And then for the cooler, there's casters underneath, so you just unlatch it and pull it straight out. And then I got a big old cooler in here. Look at that big old cooler. And there's casters, like I said, on the bottom where it rolls on it. I fixed it where you can unhook it to pull it out. Little bolt right there. You can pull it out. It's insulated inside there with extra foam board from the floor. And right there also. And the roof up under there, it's got some too. Just slide it back in. And do your latches, and you're good. There's a power point there. I have a power point also right there. Right there. Let's see if we can see it. This out of the way. There it is. Little double one. Just 12 volt cigarette lighter and USB. And this has got a switch for it too. And then this goes to the inverter, so I can just plug something up right here if I need to. I did put a TV antenna up. I don't have a TV yet. I'm going to get a 12 volt one later. That's not a priority right now. Put the shelf in. got some netting to go hold everything in, even though there's a ledge. And it's all packed up. And then there's a shelf over here, same thing. This one's 12 inches deep, and this one's 10 inches deep. Of course, I got a fan. I got the Max Air fan with the built-in rain cover. Love it. Lights, 2 lights. Mosquito netting. 1/4-inch luan over the doors. Got my ladder right there. My bed system. Alright, you see this handle? This piece will come straight up out, so it'll be open in the middle. You can access stuff from this side. You can also take this center piece of the bed out and of course remove this board, and the whole center will be opened, so you could haul something long in here if you needed to. Okay. Oh, that's the switch for the water pump, and there's the water jugs in here. I went with the army jugs. There's my little trash can, a little Dr. Bronner's soap, and the pump is right up there, right there. And there's the bottom of the sink. I just used a stainless steel bowl. Got the drain attachment. Cut me a hole. Put it in. I got this neat faucet that will fold down all the way in here. Come out, spin. It goes, oh, that's pretty neat. I just keep this in here so it doesn't get all wrinkled up. Stays flat, so it'll work. Got a towel. Made a towel rack. 550 cord, couple of hooks. Okay, let's go around the back. Oh, I got a little mat right there. Oh, and you can access the sink cabinet right here. So you need to dump your dirty water, you can get it out really easy. And I spray painted the can gray so I don't mix them up. There's the water pump right in there. And there goes this braided cord. You got to be careful when you cut it. I used the Dremel with a cutting wheel, and it cut pretty easy because this braided is metal. So it'd be a little hard to cut it otherwise. Got my hitch swing on. It's made by Wilco Off-Road. I just went and looked at them because I couldn't remember the specs on the weight. And their price has gone up almost double what I paid. I paid I think $3.75 with free shipping. And that's a big deal because it weighs 40 pounds. About 2.5 years ago. And now there's website saying $680. I'll be like, nope. If I was buying it now, I wouldn't buy it. I got all kinds of stuff in here. There's extra water jugs right there. Right up in there, strapped down. I got a toolbox up in there. Hose. There's jacks and heavy stuff in there. That's an air pump, window cleaner, tire changing stuff. A couple chairs, small camp table. This container here's got my peat moss for the toilet. That's got 1 pound propane tanks in it. Got my little giant ladder. He's all strapped in. He's all strapped in. the strap I made to go just to go across to over there. I can have the strap across. I got my magnets all ready for my mosquito netting. Got a little first aid glass cleaner there for the truck. And then, like I said, this bed comes apart. You can see it better over here. Alright, see this line? I did the 2x4 all the way across, drew this line, took it out, cut it. And then this the 2x4s, there's a T-nut. So there's a bolt that goes straight down into that T-nut. So all you do is take that big long bolt out, and this centerpiece will lift out, and you can, I set them over here on this side section and strap it down. There's a good look at the ceiling. It turned out good. I like this Luan. Turned out good. It's on the sliding door also. And yes, I have cameras inside and out. I'm still evaluating this system before I talk about it. So far, so oh, that's the TV antenna. Well, like I said, I'm going on my test run. I'll do some, if I remember, I get time, I'll do some videos on each piece, more in depth of how I build it and everything. The solar panels are up there. Alright, bye.